Dun, dun, dun. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Korean Life class. My name is Keijin. 안녕하세요, 케이진입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침치입니다. Hello. Welcome back everyone. And today's topic is 따란! Yes. So today's topic is 아어해지다. So this is Korean 문법. 문법 is Korean grammar. And it means to become, and we use this grammar a lot. So please keep watching this video until the end. It's super duper important. 안녕하세요, 크리스, 에시 the great, 코아티, 키쇼얼, 유리지, and Veronique. Hello. Welcome everyone. As usual, yes, Mr. Shannon and Gailon, as usual, I have an announcement. What announcement? 따란! 안녕하세요, Trevon. And 따란! Do you see this? 2000 core words and phrases ebook. So this is free ebook, free Korean ebook that we are giving away for free to any Korean learners. But you have to be signed up for Korean Class 101. But don't worry, it's not paid materials. If you are signed up as a free member, you can still download these 2,000 words. I only printed 200 words, but you know what? It's 10 times thicker than this. So yes, if you click the link in the description, you will see a page like this. Taran! Do you see this ebook? Yay! You see the green button here, right? Just click it. If you are logged in, you can download it directly. If not, make sure to sign up and log in. Okay, so I think we are all ready, right? Helen, Emily, and Yasai. Nushin, hello! And Eileen, hey! How to download the free ebook? The link is in the description. Just click the link and log in to Korean Class 101 like this. Yes, you will need to log in like this. Then you can download it. So I hope you can take advantage of it. And cheese kimbap, 안녕하세요. You make me so hungry. I love kimbap. Do you know kimbap is seaweed roll, Korean seaweed roll, and cheese kimbap is 진짜 맛있어요. It's very good. 스토아 안녕하세요. Yes, 설날 is coming very soon. Do you know 설날, by the way? 설날 is a Korean New Year's Day. So it's a lunar New Year's Day, and it's this weekend. Yes, it's starting this weekend. It's one of the biggest holidays in Korea, and it's very important, super duper important. Okay. So on this day we say 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. It means Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you all, everyone. Dragon's Year coming. Yes, Dragon's Year is coming very soon. And GJ, you're from Canada. Hey. Yes, Chinese New Year, Spring Festival, Lunar New Year. It has many names, right? Okay, so I think you are all ready to learn today's 문법, right? Today's 문법. 짜잔. Let's learn today's grammar. Before that, I want to explain the grammar in the dialogue so you can see the context. So, do you see this? Minji asked her friend Juwon about the weather in Busan. So I read out the sentences, so please listen carefully and see how much you understand. Good luck! So 짠! 부산은 요즘 날씨가 어때요? 지난주보다 따뜻해졌어요. Again, listen carefully. 부산은 요즘 날씨가 어때요? 지난주보다 따뜻해졌어요. Did you get it? Oh, wow, Wow, Kwati, very good. And Isak, 안녕하세요. Oh, from Nepal. Eric, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, Sam. 안녕하세요, 학생. Okay, so we have many students from all over the world now. Okay, so did you get it? Let me break down the sentences. So if you didn't get anything, don't worry. So Busan, what does Busan mean? Well, Busan is a place name. It's the second biggest city in Korea and it's located seaside. It's near the sea. It's a port. So there you can enjoy big city life plus the sea life too. I mean, the beach life. So Busan, 은 is a topic marking particle. It's like, as for Busan, you know, in Busan, I want to talk about Busan, you know, Busan. So 은 is designating Busan as topic of the sentence. So it's like, I want to talk about Busan. So 요즘, nowadays, recently, these days. 요즘, 날씨, 날씨 means weather, 날씨. And 가 is subject marking particle. 어때요? 어때요 means how. So it literally means, as for Busan, these days, weather, how? In natural English is, how's the weather in Busan these days? Or what's the weather like in Busan these days? 부산은 요즘 날씨가 어때요? Mr. Shano, your favorite Korean actor was born in Busan? Who is he? Because there are many actors and actresses from Busan, so I would love to know that. Stoa, you're right. Train to Busan, yes. Did you watch that movie? That movie? Zombie movie? Korean zombie movie? Jimin is from Busan. Wow, he doesn't use a Busan accent. I guess he uses it with his family only. Stoa, thank you. Kwati, you know the meaning of this. Very good, I'm happy. Okay, so 지난주, what does 지난주 mean? 지난 means past, 주 means week, so past week or last week. 보다 means then, so then last week, you know, then. When you compare, you often use then, right? Then last week. 따뜻해졌어요, so it became warmer than last week. It became warmer than last week. So 따뜻해 is from 따뜻하다. It means warm. And 졌어요, it means to become, to got, to turn. So it shows some changes. So it got warmer than last week. It got warmer. Do you use this kind of expression a lot in English? In Korea, I noticed Korean people use a lot. Use 지다, like this kind of 졌어요, 져요, a lot in Korean. So for example, when we meet someone after a long time, you haven't met the person for a long time and you met it. And very often as a greeting, we say, 예뻐졌어요. 예뻐졌어요. You look prettier or you became prettier. Or you can also say 더 예뻐졌어요. You look much prettier. I mean, you were beautiful too, but we just say, you look great today. Is how Korean people say 예뻐졌어요 or 멋있어졌어요, like that. So, did you get the nuance a little? If not, here's a definition. So if you translate it to English, it's more like to become, to turn, to get. So it shows some changes, right? It become warm, become pretty. So it's an expression used to indicate that someone or something gradually becomes what the adjective before it describes. So for example, the example was 따뜻해졌어요. 따뜻해졌어요. 따뜻해졌어요 means it became warm. It became warm. Literally. I mean literally. So yes, it shows the changes. It wasn't warm before, but it changes over the time. Gradually, it changed to the warm weather. So it shows the changes. The keyword will be gradually become. So it changes gradually over the time. Gradually. Okay, so I'll introduce more examples. So if you don't get it, don't worry, but you will be okay. Just one important tip here. 짠. Do you see this? 졌어요? 졌어요? Teacher, you said 지다, but why do you use 졌어요 here? 졌어요. Well, 지다 is a dictionary form. So our 해지다 is a infinitive. It's dictionary form. It's a very basic form. The reason I'm teaching this basic form is you will need to conjugate this form with other conjugations more. Like, I want to become pretty. 예뻐지고 싶어요. Or I want to become smart. 똑똑해지고 싶어요. Like that, you can conjugate it with like I want to or I will. You can conjugate it with other forms. So I'm teaching the dictionary form. When you conjugate this 지다 with other form, you always need the dictionary form. That's why I'm teaching you. But today, let's just focus on the most basic one, which is just become, became. So let's not combine with this difficult conjugation, but just focus on 지다. 지다 is dictionary form, as I mentioned. But when you speak, we don't use 지다 form directly. We change it to spoken form. Spoken form. 짜잔. Present tense, in the polite spoken form, the present tense is this. 저요. Past tense is 졌어요. However, very often we use in the past tense. Yes, we use this grammar in the past tense most commonly. I mean, we do use it for the present tense and future tense is possible, but in real life, very often we use the past tense. So let's focus on the past tense. So it means more like it has become warmer. Okay, great. 에리 부산에 해운대 해변 있습니다. 맞아요. 부산에, by the way, it's not 에서, it's 에. 부산에 해운대, it should be 대. 해운대 해변이 있습니다. 맞아요. In Busan, there's a famous beach called 해운대. Okay, so I think you're okay with the meaning, which means to become. Please remember, it's often used in the past tense. Third, it means more like gradual changes over time. Okay. So now let's look at the conjugation. The formation is not very difficult, so don't worry, we can do it. So first example is, well, before the example, let me explain that. So first, you need an adjective. Yes, we do not use verb with this grammar. Yes, it's something different. Well, with verb, some people use it, but it's something different. It's less separated. So please remember, this gradual changes over time, this grammar, is used with adjective. 형용사랑 같이 사용해요. So it's used with adjective. Important. How can I highlight it? Adjective. To emphasize it. So there are three different conjugations like this. 아지다, 어지다, 해지다. If you are familiar with 아, 어, 여 or 아, 어, 해 conjugation, it's over. That's it. But if you're not familiar with 아, 어, 해 or 아, 어, 여, this conjugation, let's quickly review it together. 수미 파티 안녕하세요. And Pratisha, thank you so much for sharing it. Okay, so John, first you need to see the adjective. My example is this. 작다. And you need to get the stem. What is the stem? Korean adjective in the dictionary form always ends with 다 at the end. And you know what? When you want to get the stem, then you just remove 다 at the end. That's it. So 작 is a stem. Again, it was 작다, right? You don't need 다. Oh, forget about it. 작 is a stem. 작 is a stem. And what you need to do is just conjugate it like this. 아지다. So 작아지다. 작아지다. But teacher, why do you use 아지다 here? Because you also said there's and there's 해, but why? It's simple. Do you see this? 작. Do you see this final vowel? So in the stem was 작, right? What is the final vowel sound? 작. It only have one syllable, so there's just one vowel, right? It has 작, a as a vowel sound. So since it does contain a or o, but in this case it contains a, right? So you use 아지다. So just look at the final vowel of the stem, and if it contains a or o, then you use 아지다. If it does not contain it, for example, like, by the way, do you know what is 작다? 작다 means to small. So 작아지다 means became small, or it get smaller. So 작아지다. Or another example would be 멋있다. Again, it ended with 다, so I only need the stem. So remove 다 and put The stem does not end with a or o, right? It ends with 이. The final stem is 이. 멋있다. 이. The final vowel is the e sound. I highlighted with red. So 멋있. It does not include a or o, so I will be using 어지다. 멋있어지다. By the way, 멋있다 means to be cool or handsome. So 멋있다. So 멋있어지다. So it means like, you become cooler. You become more handsome. 멋있어지다. Especially when we haven't met someone for a long time and meet, we say this as a compliment. Ooh, you look better. You look great. 멋있어지다. Jovel, thank you. So I have another example. So for example, do you know this word? 따뜻하다. It means, you should know that because it appeared in the dialogue. So 따뜻하다 means to be warm. So teacher, do I need to get the stem here? No. When you come across the 하다 verb, what happens is just remove 하다. And replace it with 해지다. So 따뜻해지다 means to become warm, to become warmer, to get warmer. 따뜻해지다. Quality, very good. And 가일론 잘했어요. So these are the basic form, and John, well, we just explained this, right? We just talked about this. So 작, it does. Let me write more bright color. 작, can you see? Okay, I'll use this. 작. I want to highlight it. Okay, so I'll use this. 작. Okay, 작. It does include the a sound, so we are using 아지다 as in 작아지다. And 멋있, the final vowel is 이. It's not a or o, so we are using 어지다 as in 멋있어지다. And 따뜻하다, is 하다. So remove 하다 and just put 해지다 as in 따뜻해지다. But. Oh, AJ, thank you very much. Oh, You motivate me so much. I'll keep teaching Korean. Thanks to you. So, yes. John, these are not the spoken form. So we just practice the conjugation. It's not spoken form. So teacher, how can I change it to the spoken form? It's simple. Just change 지다 to 졌어요, which is a past tense. 작아졌어요. Like this. 작아졌어요. 멋있어졌어요. 따뜻해졌어요. So let me give you some examples, more situation too. For example, I washed the clothes and my sweater got so small. Maybe I washed my sweater in a hot water or something. So, my sweater got so small. My sweater became small. It already happened, right? It already got small. It's small now. So I have to use the past tense because it happened past. And now it's small. So it became small. 옷이 작아졌어요. 옷 means clothes. Or if you want to say sweater, then you can say 스웨터가 작아졌어요. 작아졌어요. Another example is Chim and I haven't met for 3 years. And now we decide to see each other again in a cafe because we were good friends in school. So, hey, Chim, how are you? Wow, you look great today. You look more handsome. You look more beautiful. 더, by the way, 더 means more or much more. So you look more handsome or you look much cooler. You are cool, but you are more cool now. Cooler. 멋있어졌어요. 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 Michael, okay, Chim needs a sweater. This sweater is still small for Chim too. Chim is bigger. Or just like the example in previously, someone asked you, how's the weather in Korea these days? And well, last week it was super duper cold, but today, well, it got warmer. It became warmer. It became warm. 따뜻해졌어요. 따뜻해졌어요. Are you okay with this conjugation? Let's practice a little more. So for example, I bought this new LED bulb. You know, it's not a normal one, it's LED. It's very bright. So I put it on my room and Chim is asking, oh, you say you changed the bulb. How's your room? Is it better? So I say, yes, it's brighter. It became bright. It became brighter or it got brighter. How do you say it? Can you conjugate it? 갈로 침침. 뭐 하는 거야? What are you doing? When I did this, right? 뭐 하는 거야? The sweater is too small. What are you doing? So let's conjugate it. So 짠. What's the stem here? Stem is simple. Stem is 박. 박 is a stem. By the way, 박다 means to be bright. And how do you conjugate it? Let's see. The final. Oops, do you see this? 짠. This, yes. The final stem does include this. Oh, wow, I can zoom in. I didn't know that. The final stem does include the ah sound. So now, yes. Now I need to conjugate it with 아졌어요, as in 밝아졌어요. 밝아졌어요. It became bright. Crazy, very good. 밝아졌어요. And I want to say the room became brighter. The room got brighter. 방이 밝아졌어요. 방이 밝아졌어요. 방, room, 밝아졌어요. became Right. And Kwati, that's a very good question. Do you know this word, by the way? 막다, 막다 versus 닦다. What's the difference? 막다 means to clean. So when you see the clean water is 물이 맑다, 물이 맑다. Or you see the sky and it's very sunny. There's no like cloudy clouds, or it's so clean and bright, sunny. Then you say 날씨가 맑아요. The weather is clean, weather is bright, weather is sunny. So in Korean we say weather is clean, which is 날씨가 맑아요. 날씨가 맑아요. Good question. It's a very similar words, right? I mean, it looks similar. Next example is this. 시원하다. 사티암 안녕하세요. 시원하다. Let's get the stem like this, right? So it includes No. Please be careful. Remember the rule number 3? If it ends with 하다, remember replace 하다 with 해지다 or 해졌어요. Let's use the spoken form in the practice. 시원해졌어요. It became cool. It got cool. It got cooler. 시원해졌어요. So for example, let's use the same example. 방이 시원해졌어요. The room became cooler. The room got cooler. So for example, it's so hot, so I turn on the air conditioner. And 침침이 is saying, 시원해졌어요. It finally become cool. 시원해졌어요. Or you can use it for this kind of drink too. Like you put the water or any like orange juice or 7-Ups in the living room and you're like, it's not cool enough. It's not cold enough. Let me put it into the fridge. And after a few hours, you can say, 시원해졌어요. 시원해졌어요. It became cooler. Okay. How about this? 재미있다. Can you conjugate it quickly? 재미있다. Can you conjugate it with 졌어요, 졌어요, or 해졌어요? Please choose one of them. Please choose one. Ooh, Mr. Sheno, very good. 시원해졌어요. 가일론, 잘했어요. 프라티샤, good. Oh, wow, 가일론, you got the answer very quickly. Very good. So basically, 재미있다 means to be interesting. So let's get the stem. Stem is 재미있. 재미있 is the stem. And now you see the final, this. Ooh, nice, it's big. So you see this? This is a final vowel, right? It's a vowel sound in the final stem. So 재미있, 이 is not our O, so I need to use, oops, 짠. Yes. 재미있어 졌어요. So use 졌어요. GJ, very good. So 재미있어졌어요. So when can you use this expression? So for example, I went to the movie theater to watch some movie. And 침침 is saying, how was the movie? So I can say like, at the beginning, it wasn't fun. It wasn't interesting. It was bored. 처음에는 재미없었어요. 그런데 재미있어졌어요. So it means at the beginning the movie was boring, but it got interesting. It got more interesting. It became interesting later. So 재미있어졌어요. So it shows the changes, right? It wasn't interesting before, but now it is interesting. Okay, I have one more example for you, like this. 깨끗하다. To be clean. Or to be clear. The water is so clean. 깨끗하다. So when you wash something, then it get clean, right? So 깨끗하다. So for example, well, before that, can you try to conjugate this 깨끗하다 with 아지다, 어지다, 해지다? 아지다, 어지다, 해지다. You have to choose one. Hint. It ends with 하다. So this one, this adjective ends with 하다, 하다. Hint. So now I want to give you some situations so you can see the context. So for example, Chim recently changed his cosmetic. He's using some cream, but he changed to the Korean brand, Korean cosmetic brand or Korean skincare brand. So he used some cream, skincare cream. And I said, oh, you changed your cream, facial cream. Your skin got cleaner. Or your skin got, well, I'm translating literally, your skin got cleaner, but it literally means your pimple is gone, your facial color got better, like brighter, so you look better on your skin. I mean, your skin look better. So in that case, in Korean, we use 깨끗하다. 깨끗하다. We got the answer already. GJ, Mr. Shannon, very good. Trevon, Pratisha, good. And Gailon, and Rashid, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. So yes, 깨끗하다. Yes, it include 하다. So replace 하다 with 해졌어요, 깨끗해졌어요. 오, nice. 깨끗해졌어요. 깨끗해졌어요. Your skin got cleaner. 피부가 깨끗해졌어요. 피부 means skin. Okay. So Jan, I have a last example for you. 멀다. So let's use a little sad example. Chim and I have been a best friend for many years, but we had a fight. So what happened is our relationship is not close anymore. Our relationship become far. Our relationship become far. So I think in natural English you can say like we become estranged. Estranged. So our relationship got far. It literally means our relationship became far. So how can you say that? Hint. 짠. The stem is this. 뭘 is a stem, right? 뭘 is a stem. And 짜자잔. The vowel sound, the final vowel sound is O sound. O is not a or it's not O, so it's not a or O. So 짜자자잔. 짜자자잔. Oops. Yes. You have to choose one of the conjugation. 코아티 슬퍼요. 맞아요. 슬퍼요. I'm sad. But don't worry. It's just an example. We still have good relationship. So 뭐 What? No, estranged? No. 계진 and 찜찜. Yes, in this example, in this world. But we are okay in real life. GJ, very good. So 뭐 is not include a or o, so we need to use 졌어요. So 멀어졌어요. So how can I say the relationship become far? In Korean, we use this word. 사이가 멀어졌어요. 사이 literally means gap or between. So our gap is farther, or our relationship got far. So this is a Korean expression. 사이가 멀어졌어요. Our relationship become far. Okay. So today you did a great job. 오모토케, 프라티샤, GJ, 스토아, 코아티, 갈론. Thank you so much for your comments. Essie the Great. awesome job. So let's quickly review what we learned. So today we learned about 짜잔, adjective plus 아, 어, 해, 지, 다, right? 아, 어, 해, 지, 다. However, this is just a basic form, but in the spoken Korean, polite spoken for Korean, we use the past tense, like 아, 어, 해, 졌어요. 아, 어, 해, 졌어요. 짜잔. So, as you see here, there are three kinds of conjugation. 짠. 아, 해졌어요. Maybe there's 아, 해졌어요. So, in that case, the final vowel should include stem. So, final vowel of the stem includes 아 or 우. Then you use 아, 졌어요. For example, 작다. It includes, the stem includes 아 sound. So 작다 becomes 작아졌어요. It became small. And now you have the word adjective. And the final vowel does not include 아 or 우. It does not include 아 or 우. What happens is, instead of 아 졌어요, you use 어 졌어요 conjugation. For example, we say 멋있다, right? 멋있다. 멋있다. To cool, to look handsome. So in that case, 멋있, it does not include 아 or 우. So 멋있어졌어요. 멋있어졌어요. Now the last one is adjective without 하다. So some adjective end with 하다, right? Just remove 하다 and put 해졌어요. 해졌어요. So for example, 따뜻하다. Oops. 따뜻하다, it means to warm. 따뜻하다. So when you conjugate it, it's 따뜻해졌어요. 따뜻해졌어요. So these are the conjugation. And now you know the meaning too, right? It became. So basically in English, very often it's translated into like to become or to get or to turn. So it shows the gradual changes over time. So it wasn't warm before, but it's warm now. So it got warmer like that. So are you okay with this? All good? Clear? Awesome. Stoa, yes. Thank you, Stoa. Yes, as Stoa, she said, if you like this video, don't forget to click the like on this video so I can continue this live streaming. Because, you know, without audience, I should stop this. But thanks for watching. 할리우드, 감사합니다. Happy New Year to you too. And Renala, I'm almost leaving, but you just joined. I hope you can join 30 minutes earlier next week. So, for those of you who want to practice more Korean, here's an example. So, conjugate these words with 지다. Well, 지다 is the original form, so why don't you use 졌어요? 졌어요. Please conjugate it with 졌어요 because it's more common and useful. So, 아 졌어요, 어 졌어요, 해 졌어요. Choose one of them. So, first word is 좋다. To be good. Second word is 건조하다. To be dry. And 드물다. To be rare. Just like this. So, maybe you saw a doctor and doctor said, how are you feeling better? Because last week Chim Chim was very sick. So you can say, yes, I got better. Or, let's use Chim Chim's skincare product again. Chim Chim changed the skincare product. And how's your skin? Oh, my skin got drier. My skin got drier. My skin became drier. Conjugate it later. Or 드물다. So, by the way, do you know 방앗간? 방앗간 is kind of like meal. So there you you get some like grain, all this stuff. So meal. Korean meal is 방앗간. But you know, these days you don't find meal in your town, right? So maybe you can say the 방앗간 meal became rare. Meal became rare. Or any example is okay. I'm just helping you to make some example. And Beam, 안녕하세요. Robbie, aloha. Okay, so for those of you who wants to take a screenshot to do homework, here you are. All good? Okay, so thank you so much everyone. And for those of you who joined this live streaming in the middle, actually we talked about this in 공지사항, the announcement. We are giving away this free core words ebook, which includes 2,000 words and phrases with the examples and romanization and English translation. So this will be super duper useful for the Korean learners. You know, when you improve your language, you need vocabulary to say more expressions, right? Will be super useful. So please check out the link in the description. You can get it for free if you are a member of KoreanClass101.com. If not, make sure to sign up. And Mr. Teddy, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And Stoa, thank you so much. And it's so great. Thank you so much. And next week, just quick last announcement. Next week, the topic will be why most learners never learn Korean and how you can learn Korean finally. So I share some Korean learning tips plus of course I'll teach you some phrases and words, so please join it. I will be waiting for you. The lesson will be at 1 p.m. in Korean time every Thursday as usual. So next Thursday will be February 15th. So I will wait for you. And let's study Korean together next week too. So 감사합니다. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Kylum, Beam, Robbie, Rana, Emily, Stoa, Mr. Teddy, Kwati, Westbreed, Pratisha, Rashid, Emily, Esther Great. Bye bye. I did my best.